Fingerpuppets explain what is a disk check and why would my operating system check my disk whenever I boot my computer? Your operating system is a pretty cool guy. He chats with all sorts of components in your system to make sure that everything works correctly. Now, occasionally, you store files and you save videos and cute cat pictures. Where do those things go? Those things go to what's called a hard drive. A hard drive is kind of like a collection of index cards that have ones and zeros on them. And those ones and zeros represent different things. And sometimes there's blank index cards that can be written on to store additional information. Now, the way that these cards get arranged, sometimes it's important that they're in a certain order. For instance, you can see here there are some purple cards that probably all mean something together. And there are also some blue cards that mean something together. And if you were to change the order of these cards, it would mean something entirely different. It's important to make sure that all of our ones and zeros on our hard drive remain in the right order. And when bad things happen, well, the information we stored isn't the information that we get. What manages all of this is something called the file system. And the file system's kind of like Santa. When you ask for the information you want, it gives you the information you want. Now, occasionally, bad things can happen in the file system. Bits can randomly get flipped. Mistakes happen that make you say, lol, what? And the operating system has absolutely no idea what's going on, because the operating system is minding all sorts of other things. So what happens is that whenever you start the computer, the file system reads through the index cards on your hard drive, and the file system can find out when there's a mistake. When there's a mistake, it often can correct the mistake and make sure that the data you stored is the data you get. Whenever you check disk, that's basically at the startup. The operating system wakes up and it says, hey file system. You know, the operating system doesn't have to look at it because it's a computer program. Yo, file system, I need you to check the disk. And the file system says, oh, ho, 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 of course I can do that. Reports errors and then fixes them. And then, when you browse online and you find pictures of cute cats, you get exactly what you're looking for. And that is why there's check disk, and that's why the file system does what it does.